Good day, internet people. Hello, hello. Let's hope this is working okay. It looks like it probably is. So, yeah. Hello, internet people. It's pre-EX stream time. So, we thought it might be a bit of fun to do a bit of streaming. So, obviously, Vanguard EX is due out very soon indeed. Let me know if the sound is okay if you are watching. So here we are again in the post game for Vanguard EX, not Vanguard EX. This is just Vanguard Strike to Victory for the 3DS. So this is kind of like no webcam today, by the way. I'm not presentable whatsoever. I haven't really gotten dressed today, so that is why we are trying out a different microphone. This is a fancy microphone that Lena's got through a little Scarlet box. So. Yeah, EX in 24 hours, right? Yes, I believe it is about 24 hours now before it comes out, so that's pretty amazing. So, looking forward to that, and we will be streaming it probably around this time tomorrow. So, yeah, look forward to that. Until then, we're going to do a bit of this, and yeah. So, I'm at the doctor's tomorrow in the early afternoon, so hopefully I'll be back in time to basically stream. You hear everything in your right ear and left ear. Okay, I wonder if I can set that mic to mono, because I think it's a bit of a is everything coming through the left ear. Okay, well, I've set everything to mono, so I don't have a fan on. That's probably the sound off the computer. The microphone's probably picking that up because there's nowhere else to put it at the moment, so it's right next to it. Is it quite loud? Also, like, no. Yeah, this is because we've got the microphone next to the computer, unfortunately. There's a staticky won't thing. It probably is, but you can hear the... I'm just tapping the side of the computer there. That's like right near the thing. Also the neighbour's downstairs with his loud music, so... How's the actual volume? Should I just lower the volume a little bit, do you think? Is that better? I mean, obviously, if it's... The voice is kind of loud. If I just knock that down to about there, is that better? It might be that it's just picking up a lot of static because it's on loudest input, because it is a proper microphone, like a singer's microphone, so it's probably detecting a lot more than the old headset was doing. Sorry, I can't tell if things are working in stereo properly because we've only got one little portable speaker hooked up at the moment. We don't actually have proper thingies. What are they called? Speakers, that's the one. Also, the music from downstairs is really, really loud. It's shaking the floor right now, so hopefully you can't hear that too much. It's got this really, really bad ABBA remix going on. It's really bad. But anyway, so hopefully we'll get all the issues ironed out by the time we actually come to do Vanguard EX tomorrow. Lena's the expert at all this already. She's kind of been looking into streaming and stuff, and I don't really know, so maybe listen back soon. Yeah. Is it still a bit loud, or is it better now? Because I've knocked the volume down a little bit. I mean, if it's still loud, then I don't know. Oh god, that music from downstairs, so loud. Literally shaking the floor. Very annoying. Heal trigger, okay. That can go on sword me anyway. Yeah. I really hope the music from downstairs isn't too thumpy. and I hope that doesn't happen too much while we're streaming Vanguard EX, because that'd be really annoying if all you can hear is the neighbour's music downstairs. Yeah, I can't really tell how the inputs work. Maybe if Lena tunes in the other room on her phone, she can tell me how things are doing and what I need to tweak. There's no PC sound, but more an error sound in your mic. It all looks connected okay. I don't know, hang on. I don't know if that'll... No, that's probably not going to help at all. That's like the boom thing that I've just moved there, but no, that's just falling down now. I don't know, to be honest. I'm no expert at any of this. And I'm trying to play Vanguard at the same time, which is a bit awkward. Yeah, I think you'll just have to bear with us a little bit. If it's really bad, then let me know, and I'll just use the headset again tomorrow while doing Vanguard EX instead of this. I just don't know at this point. If you can hear me and you can understand what I'm saying, then at least that's something. Yeah. The microphone is probably a little bit too close to the actual computer. Let me see if I can... If I move it around that way, it's in front of the screen though, unfortunately, so I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, so I can ride, but I can't stride because of all these grade zeros in hand. That's a really bad hand. Is it even worth riding? I mean, oh, he's already on grade 3, but if I did that, I can't stride. At least I've got limit break. No stride. Let's just activate the limit break then. Might as well do that. Yeah, so I'm sorry if it's a bit rough so far. Lena is looking very much into how to do like professional streaming and getting really nice sound quality and stuff, but I'm leaving that in her capable hands because she's been watching non-stop videos and tutorials about how to do it all. That sounds better. That is literally with the microphone about 5 centimeters further away from the computer, so it probably literally was just picking up the sound of my computer there. That's probably all it was. So, okay. Well, I'll see if I can put the microphone onto the other side of me when we come to actually stream Vanguard on the Switch. Let me see if I can actually get this thing here to stay. It'd be nice if that does stay. Yeah, so not really paying much attention to the game, to be honest. He hasn't done a stride, has he? No. I still probably don't want that Vanguard attack to hit, even though I'm only on 1 damage. Yeah, so anyway, who's excited for Vanguard EX? Are you getting it digital, anyone, or is it just going to be... I know Different Fight's also going to be streaming it. He's already hooked up, so we've got a bit of competition there. He's a much bigger YouTuber than us, so no doubt he's going to get lots and lots of viewers, while we get about 5 or 6, but that's fine. It's not a competition. We're all in this exciting YouTube game together. We're all allies, so no biggie, right? It's a good blade. Have I got a booster? I mean, technically I've got a booster. I might as well use it. Why not? Boom, boom, boom. Let's go in with that column first. Just kill that rear guard off. He's got 8 cards in hand. That's quite a lot. You've pre-ordered it. Awesome. It's gonna be so good. Good. And now he's pre-ordered. Pre-ordered? Perfect guarded even, that's the word. Yeah, what was that? I didn't see what that was. I wasn't looking at the screen. It's a crit. Nice. So that all wants to go over there. Sword me, and Dave. All downloaded, ready to go, can't wait. Yeah, same. It's been teasing us with the icon on the kind of Switch home screen for the past few weeks, and every time we load up the Switch we're like, oh, I want to play it now. Hurts me in the soul to not be able to play it yet. Okay. Let's see if I can just quickly do, in my other window, if I just copy the link to this stream. Where do I find this link to the stream? Is he attacking me? Let's say no guard. I don't know what the attack's looking like, but I'll just no guard it. How the heck do I even find the stream link? Ah, there we go. Draw the trigger / live. That's easy to guess, isn't it? Right. What have I missed? What's happened? Does he crit me? We are live with Stride to Victory. Tweet. Just did a bit of a tweet. Okay, right. Back to the game then, shall we? Shall we get back to the game? He's attacking for, what am I on? 3 damage. He's attacking for 26. I'd need quite a lot of guard. I'll just take it. That's the reaction every time you boot up the Switch. It's so painful to see it sitting there, knowing it's all installed and technically ready to go. You're just waiting on the little switch from Nintendo that says, oh yeah, you can play it now. Just plug the Discord. Yeah, is the link for the Discord in the description? I don't know, it should be, but if it's not, I'll see if I can pop it in there somehow in a second. Let's go into Saint Blade Dragon. Yeah, everyone get in on the Draw the Trigger Discord. If you can't find it yet, there's definitely a link somewhere, maybe on our Facebook page, or maybe Mr. James can find a link for us and post it in the chat for you all as well. It would be awesome to get any of you in there. Are you going to play EX against viewers? Yes. Assuming it lets you do people's friend lists and play against friends who you've got, then absolutely we will be doing that. Patrons get priority, so anyone who's a patron who wants to fight will get priority over everyone else. But absolutely, if you want to fight against us, send us your Switch friend codes over a PM on Twitter, or if you want, you can post it in here and we'll have to have a look back through the chat later. Or just let us know when we're actually playing it and we've got a Switch controller in hand. That would also be fine. But yes, we're looking forward very much to playing against other internet people. We don't yet know. We think that you should be able to use, say, an English or American online account. Otherwise, we'll have to get like the online account for the Japanese profile. But hopefully, you don't have to do that. Oh, he hasn't let that hit, has he? Yeah, but we'll have to see, but absolutely, yeah, we're looking forward very much to playing against people. So obviously we'll want to actually build some decks before we take on the online any kind of seriousness. But yeah, hopefully that won't be too hard. We did go for the premium kind of, what do you call it, digital deluxe edition, so it should give us a lot of the key cards straight away. So hopefully you'll be able to get in and start critting slags nicely. I don't know what I'm going to build first. Might do Messiahs. Might do... don't know. Might do Angel Feather, even though they're not super competitive. I still might do them. It's like one of my favourite clans ever, so... I'll let that one die. Right, he's got 2 cards in hand. He didn't do a stride again. Is that a Legion card? Is that a Diusha Legion or something? Have I got any PGs in hand? No. I don't want us to hit. Let's just do that. You're building a Gear Chronicle deck, the standard one. Should I add all the grade 4? I don't know about Gear Chronicle, to be honest. I know Jack only runs 4 grade 3s. He just runs the one main grade 3 and the rest is grade 4. He probably does run like a full complement of grade 4s, but I couldn't tell you myself, unfortunately. Hopefully someone in the comments might have some suggestions there. In fact, what I'll do, if I just jump over to Discord here, and let me find the invite link, copy, there we go. So if I just come over here and paste this into the chat, that's the Discord link. So anyone who wants to join a Discord, if you've not already, come in and join us. We're a friendly chat room. You can always ask for help and advice. There's always someone willing to assist. Let's go to Saint Blow. Let's just call that. And activate Saint Blow skill. Saint Blow Dragon's fun. Nice big numbers. Has he got a third perf in hand? Let's have a look. No Gardo. That's probably game. That's looking like game. You're going to go for Link Trigger or Kagro. Also want to leave your comfort zone and make something you've never used before. Yeah, I think one of the great things about it is that you'll be able to build all the decks that you didn't have the money to build in kind of like real life, because it's just, obviously you can only build what you can afford in real life, whereas with this you just, worst case scenario, you grind for packs until you've built everything. So hey, we won. Yeah, so it's really cool in that regard. I'm looking forward to trying stuff out. I've actually built like a budgety Spy Brothers deck in real life. I haven't got Juggernaut Maximum in there yet, but I've got Cyphered, so there's that. That's something I'm looking forward to trying out and upgrading with Bad End Dragger and stuff. You can send friend codes on Discord, absolutely. We do have a video game section, a video game channel in the Discord, so if you post friend codes into there, then absolutely you can get other people from there to add you as well. It'd be great to get a little DTT community. We are actually thinking it would be awesome to do DTT tournaments, so we will arrange the matchups and then you can report back to us who wins what matchup, and then we can have our own little kind of league or tournament going on. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Do I use Angel Feather or do I go Shadow Paladin? Let's use the Legend deck. I still wish I could upgrade this Legend deck, but all the stuff was in BTO 6 and this game only goes up to set 4. I don't like that guy grade 4. Which one are you talking about, Ren? Has Ren got a grade 4? No. Ooh, my opening hand's a bit rubbish again. That's almost as bad as my last game. Eh, at least I've got a 10k vanilla. It's a nice ride. That first game was actually quite quick in the end. That was okay. Hey Jess, you caught me right as I was getting ready for school. What time is it over there? It's currently about 4:30 here, and that's in the afternoon, not 4:30 in the morning. So the game EX comes out pretty much about 5 o'clock or 5:30 for us or something tomorrow, so it's a really nice kind of time, early afternoon, assuming it flicks over at the Japanese midnight sort of time. Otherwise, if it doesn't do that, then we might have to wait a bit longer, but with any luck, around this time tomorrow we will be playing Vanguard EX. Like I was saying earlier, I think I got distracted. I have got a doctor's appointment early in the afternoon tomorrow, so hopefully I'll be back in time from that, like a general checkup and stuff, to help measure my blood pressure and stuff. Just, you know, general health checkup really. The doctor just wants to make sure everything's okay because I'm on HRT and all this sort of business, so no god. Oh no, I wanted that. Bastard. One to pass. Screw it. He'll probably get it. Yeah. Oh god. That's not good. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh, there's two things I wanted in the damage zone. Oh, and that got to restand as well. Bugger. Heal trigger. Really? Two of my Blaster Dark Diablo in the damage zone. Really? Is that how this game's gonna go? Oh my god. I mean, it's making me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Let's do the grade 3 searcher. Creeping Dark Goat. Do the business. Find me one of those Blaster Darks. Whiff. This is going well. Yeah, no. Yes, but no. Oh dear. And now he's guarding even his rear guard. I'm still going to pop at it with that. Wow, you don't want that to die. Although then you had like a handful of triggers, I suppose. You got loads of stun triggers already. Screw it. I don't like it. I'm going to kill it. It was a decidedly British bastard. I'm going to let that through. It filtered the language there, James. You're probably technically not allowed to type the word bastard. Bastard. Yeah. Whoops, I actually was going to throw down and want to pass there. Which wouldn't have hit. Oh well. It's okay, I'm going to top deck Blaster Dark Diablo and everything will be fine. Everything is going to be crap. Right, he's already on grade 3. Oh god. I won't even have any GB skills. Who is your favourite Cardfight Vanguard character? That's a good question. I'm going to open that one up to everybody as well, so everyone in the comments can join in on this question, I say. For me personally, my favourite Vanguard character. Gosh, can I say me? Corin, but only when she uses dual knights, so pre-reboot Corin. That's who I'm gonna say. Because I'm a dual knight slut. There's another stand trigger. Has he got like 50 of those in the deck? 24 hours till 19th in Japan, yep. Is that literally, is it basically 5 o'clock English time, GMT, when it does flick over? Do we know for sure that the game will release basically at midnight, as soon as it flicks over to the 19th in Japan, or will it be out like lunchtime or whatever? Because normally things do tend to like turn up at weird hours of the day on the eShop. It's not always, here's the release date, now the game's up. So, a Sister Cat's a good call. A Sister Cat's a very good call for best character. Technically, if we're talking non-canon, I would be tempted to say Neiko Yusha is also one of the best characters. Yeah, this game's not going well. It's really not going well. Yeah, if you're using it like that, James, then I will allow you to say the word bastard. Because technically that is correct. Dunno. Yeah. Have I got a perfect guard? Because if not, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god, because I really need to keep that to rewrite if I want to stand, and that to ditch. So let's do this. He's going to get a stand trigger now. Hope it's right away. Me too, because I want to be streaming it pretty much this time tomorrow. If I can't, I'll cry, because I've kind of sort of planned it in my head to have tomorrow afternoon free and not have to worry. Oh yay, we can ride. Hopefully it'll all work out nicely. I can't even go into that yet. Let's go to that guy and ditch the bad ab. After we finish decks, we've got to do online fight. Absolutely. Absolutely, yes, we will be doing some online fighting there. Bring it on. Oh, the neighbour's turned his music up a bit more. Bastard. Yeah, so let's see, if it comes out tomorrow afternoon, get streaming, hopefully get the webcam switched on, as long as I'm looking vaguely presentable. And yeah, see how the requests work for playing basically, so it's whether it's like you just send a request to one of your friends who's showing as online, or whether you create a lobby. Who knows how it's actually going to work. This should get him to 5 damage unless he heals. Okay. Don't know if I'm going to survive the next turn, but I have got 2 more attacks going to come here, so let's see. You're going to build Kagero first then? Sounds like... oh gosh, the noise from downstairs. Why? Turn it down, you slag. One absolute slag. He's listening to Radio 1 in Ibiza. He listens to this same show from Radio 1 in Ibiza every bloody day. It's so annoying. He turns it right up. Oh, I won. Huh, how about that? His hand must have been bad. No Jack though, he'll sack too much. Yeah, I don't think Jack's got a switch. So... We can get Jack round though. We could probably get him to play a game if anyone wants to play against Jack. If we can get Gold Paladins built for him. I'm sure he'd quite enjoy the chance to do that whole Paladin rush against someone. Oh, ow. Now who am I fighting? I didn't actually look at the thumbnail. You get a Kagero trial deck in the beginning. Do you get an option, or does it just give you the Kagero one? Is that, is it you get what you're given? Let's see. I'd use that Bermuda deck, but I still haven't quite worked out how to play it anymore because I've forgotten how the cards work. So I threw all the cards in and I've forgotten all the combos. So that doesn't happen. And now I've got the hiccups again. Letting Joker. On the PS4 you have a timer for release. Okay. But then they say for the PS4 you do need a local online account for the game. Yeah, in terms of cross-platform, it's just going to have to be a case of like people with Switch all enter the tournament and people without the Switch don't, or something, because it's not really going to work. It's always Kagero first. I guess that's fair. I mean, it's a decent trial deck. You can get a nice little V-stand going. This is a good opening hand for a change. It's not a bad trial deck. It's not as good as some of the others, I suppose. I mean, if you went Bermuda trial deck, you'd probably steamroll everyone in the early stage. It's probably deliberate to not let people kind of do that. They don't want everyone just steamrolling through the game with a ridiculously OP trial deck straight away. As funny as that would be. No guard. Yeah, I mean, again, it's like, it's a good trial deck. I mean, can't go wrong with it. It's fairly easy to upgrade, depending on whether you go for BTA 1 and get your Berserk Dragons, or whether you decide to jump in there with what's-his-face instead. What's it called? The one I'm thinking of. Going for the Great or the End or something. I think I do prefer the Great over the End, but then I'm not enjoying that deck much. So, I don't know, I'm Because of the value that the Great's currently holding, I'm so tempted to strip those out and just sell them. Get me some cash. Especially the SVR. Get a bit of cash for that. Like, I'm going to have Spike Brothers, and I've got the Messiah deck. I think that's enough force for me. I'm not sure I really need to keep the Kagro going forward. I've already stripped out the rare stuff out of my Shadow Paladin. I couldn't afford to upgrade that. And I definitely can't to afford with the PTO to 6 stuff, so yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh gosh, wow, okay, I haven't really got a hand to deal with this. But now that might help. That's very helpful, thank you very much. You can die. Focus on clan sets. That's probably a good idea, to be honest. I think the clan packs are more expensive booster packs, but then because you're guaranteed the specific clan you want, it's a bit less of a hassle, I suppose, isn't it? Plus, any CP you get can probably be used to trade in for the singles you want. Hopefully it'll be like this game, but even quicker than this, I suppose. Just nice, easy, fast. I'm going to let him have the first grade 3 turn. Let's just gonna stall here. Straight from the main phase. I'm just going to go straight at one of these rear guards. Start with Great Nature, then go for Silverthorns. Yeah, Silverthorn would be a good solid choice, I think. Can't really go wrong with Silverthorns. Again, another one that's quite easy to build, because the Silverthorn deck, you pretty much build it entirely out of one set, even if you don't go for the clan packs. I mean, BTO 6 would be a solid set to buy into anyway. That or the Raging Tactics, if you just want to get in strong early on, you know, build any of the clans from those sets and you'll be fine, really. So, I'm going to overguard this one, and then just no guard the other two, probably. This might be the last time we stream Stride to Victory. That's something to think about. That's nice, Georgia. Good timing. Yeah, this might be the last Stride to Victory stream. If we proceed on to Vanguard EX, and Vanguard EX works well enough, it's a nicer game to look at. Newer cards, modern stuff. Makes sense to stick to that, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, it depends on how many packs you can grind out of as well. Like, because we've gone for the premium set, it'll be easy to build most of the decks, I should imagine. EX can test your Kagre builds a lot more. Yeah, we don't play much in real life either, to be honest. Like, very, very rarely do we actually sit down and play lots of Vanguard. Even now, I play it more on the computer than I do in real life, so, you know. It's a nice way to play test it, and to be able to take on the Japanese players will be pretty nice, because you tend to only play people from your locality in real life, obviously, unless you go to a tournament and people are there from around the world. So it's pretty cool that we can actually do that and go in with a few more kind of types of players, I guess. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Comes out in 24 hours, right? We think so, assuming it flicks over for like midnight in Japan, and that's how they've decided, that's how it's going to release. That all very much depends on whether they do it that way or whether it comes out in like the afternoon or something over in Japan. Stranger things have happened, so I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't flick over at midnight. What's that? Normal pack 300 VP, clan pack 400, trial deck 1000. Oh, you might as well go for the... Oh no, I should have attacked with the rear guard first, because I'm going to restand it. Oh, bloody hell. I apologise, I've made a misplay there. I wasn't thinking clearly. See, the guy on the left there, this guy should have restood that grade 3 on the rear guard and given it power. That's why I should have attacked with that first. Who's an idiot, eh? Who's a numpty? Hashtag me. And if he gets a damage trigger, I've put that in the wrong place as well. Okay, okay. Missed out on an attack. Oh, what an idiot. Been so long since I played this game. You don't speak the language, but you got the game, think I'll be screwed. I think it's going to be really easy to play. I mean, it looks very visual. Like, in terms of where you want to go, you've got the world map. You can see what's a free fight in English or what's a storied fight. You can see where the shop is. The shop will be really easy to navigate. The deck builder is very visual. You look at all the cards. So I don't think the language barrier will be an issue at all outside of understanding the storyline. And to be honest, I don't know about anyone else, but even in English I'd probably still end up just skipping storyline bits anyway because I don't really care for it. So, do I keep you? Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind taking a bit longer to do the whole translation thing, that'd be fine. Obviously I wouldn't do that on the live stream because it would just slow the storyline down, and then we'd spend most of the live stream trying to work out what people were talking about. That wouldn't make for very good telly. But oh, nice. Absolutely, what we'll do is just probably skip through the storyline bits nice and quick and get into the action, get into the meat and the veg. Oh no, I need the counterblast, don't I? I haven't left myself with any... Oh god. I need that counterblast. Okay. Let's not do the unride skill. What we're going to do is play this, and I'm going to... Oops, no, not yet. I'm going to flip those round, and then activate this one, which gets me a free lock of that in exchange for some power. Right. Okay. Then we're going to go in for the main phase. This thing is going to pop out of Vanguard. Yeah, the menus shouldn't be an issue. We will definitely kind of do some videos to kind of help people through the menus anyway. Like little tutorial videos. We'll try and get all of that sort of stuff and how to build a deck. Because I think that'll be useful for a lot of people. So look out for those as well. But things like the shop, it's going to be very easy to work out because it says in English on the options what pack, whether you want to buy a pack, whether you want to buy sleeves, playmats, whatever. They're all very clearly marked, so I don't think there'll be much of a language barrier there. If you know how to build a deck in standard in English and you know a deck build, as long as you've got the cards, it should be nice and easy. If you haven't got the cards, then obviously then you've got an issue. You have to go and grind for packs, I suppose. Prize money looks fairly easy to come by, especially if you call final turn and you know it's going to work. Get like, what, 500 or 300 VP bonus for calling a final turn and it working. You will get a penalty if it fails, but I think you'll just be a bit careful about when you use it. Brake ride on the rear guard. Is that the brake ride, or is he sitting on the brake ride? Is that was the brake ride, right? Or is that the brake ride? Spino driver? That might be the brake ride. Right. Oh, I quite like that unit there. Let's guard with that. Yeah, but absolutely. I mean, if you want to just watch our live stream when it goes up, we'll be kind of working it out ourselves at first, but I don't think there'll be much of a challenge in the actual, like, language barrier of playing the game. It's just a case of whether you know what the cards do or not. Absolutely, I mean, YouTube is full of people who've done card analysis and deck profiles and stuff like yourself, so absolutely. Also, would always recommend different fights, deck profiles as well, they're always interesting. He knows what he's talking about, he's a competitive gamer, whereas here on Draw the Trigger we're super casual, you see. We're not what you'd call competitive gamers at all. We just play for fun, basically, so... Nothing wrong with playing for fun, you see. It's all good. It's all fun and games. Let's lock that. And we'll lock that. That's got rid of his interceptor. I've only got one unlock on demand there, which is fine. Let's just go in. Let's just attack that. Nope. Oh, bum, it didn't gain power. I've just wasted an attack. I wasted an attack. Who's an idiot? Hashtag me. It's because I'm talking and playing. I can't talk and play because I forget what I'm doing. At least I've got the on-hit skill. That'll help. And there's a crit. That's pretty nice. Let's put the power on there. It's okay. I've got one more attack coming this time. Let's lock that. You're getting the PS4 version. Awesome sauce. We'd quite like to play the PS4 version, but then it doesn't seem like there's a lot of point in buying both straight away. We might end up getting the PS4 version physical later. Maybe. That way eventually we can play against everybody, including the people who are on that version, so I think it would be pretty cool to do that. The overlay you're seeing here is pretty much the same overlay we'll be using for Vanguard EX as well, so if you like what you see there, this is basically how it's going to look. Obviously without the small screen on the right, because the Switch has only got one screen. Is this just a vanilla Swingo? Huh. I mean, do I make it no pass? Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Let's draw some cards. I wonder if we'll see any of these other Messiahs for standard at some point, like Alter Ego and Excelix Messiah and whatever. I wonder if they'll make their way over. Do I want to ride any of these things? I could re-ride and give myself a bit of soul. There's no imaginary gift for it, but why not, right? Fills the soul by one. So again, I really want that counterblast. If I can do a 3-lock like that one, that would do the job. I can see why they don't let you lock your opponent's units in standard, and yet there's a part of me which really wishes my Messiah deck could lock the opponent's units. I would very much like to be able to do that, and given the way the power creep's going, I wouldn't be surprised if they did bring that sort of back into standard at some point. Obviously it's not going to happen overnight, but I'm sure at some point he'll go back to that. Maybe when we get standard Chaos Breaker. That'd make Merlin very happy. Although then Premium Chaos Breaker is going to get really nasty if that happens. Did he say no Gardo? He did. Well, that's getting a crit. Let's get another one. Seal the deal. Well, that's fine. Ooh, is he going to draw a heal? We're fine. We got it! We did it! You go, girl. Yuta's got hair. It looks like it just looks like a big lump of melted chocolate on his head. Looks silly. Not to like hair shame or anything. There's a free thing up there. Is that a free fight, or is it just going to be a bit of a chat and a promo card or something? Who knows? Oh, I got some sleeves. Oh, those are cute. Oh my god, look at those sleeves. Those are adorable. Oh god, Snagasa, skip. Okay, they're cute sleeves, I like those. Shall we open some packs, folks? Shall we open some packs? Yeah, Leon, it's weird how they made him younger. That's a really odd choice. Considering he didn't do anything, so it didn't really make any difference to anything. Like, I guess the only excuse was that they could actually have him turn up in a school tournament? Maybe? Don't know. Anyway, I need you in the comments. The first person to comment a set that is actually in this game, I will open a full box, or at least the remainder of a box, from that particular set. So I'm just looking at Pokemon Go and watching the chat, and as soon as I see someone enter the name of a set, let me know. Let me know which set to open. I will open whatever you want to see. Goes up to GBT04, including all extra boosters, up to and including that point. Nothing in there yet at the time of looking. I don't know how long the delay is, so maybe you haven't heard me yet. Trying to catch his Ekans. Do we know what packs we want to open? I am not seeing anything yet. Anyone can jump in with a pack, a set, whatever you want to see. All of them? I can't afford all of them. I can afford one box. I've got 3,400 VP, and they cost 100 VP per pack. So I can't really buy all of the packs. So, okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4. They're the main sets from the GE series. There's Cosmic Roar, Generation Stride. You got there first, so thanks for that, Lazim. I'm sorry, I probably butchered the pronunciation of your name, but that's the set we're going to buy, and I just pressed the wrong button. So Generation Stride. So actually, it's not even a full box. Let's just clear the remaining packs from this box and see how we do. We've got a Dragonic Blade Master, double rare. Got a bad guy. Got a Perfect Guard for Oracle Think Tank. Perfect Guard for Kagero, Protect Orb Dragon. This guy had a lot of value for a while. He was a very expensive card. Although all Perfect Guards were expensive in this era, particularly the unflipping ones. I think this is what made a lot of the older ones a bit cheaper, because the unflipping perfs are obviously super amazing great. Triple Rare Susanoo. Susanoo was one that Lena teamed up with Coco to make the Coco No deck, which she took to a team league. That was fun. There's another Perfect Guard. Steam Maiden Arlem, something like that, if I had to guess. And now you got the Ditch for Stride for Oracle Think Tank. So that's cool. Got a bit of CP left. Let's see. Crimson Roar. This set here, GBT04. Shall we open BT04? This, obviously there's no set 12, but there's BT04, so we can buy some of that. I've pretty much completed the set, but I'm always after Angel Feather SPs, so... Oops, wrong button. If I can get any Angel Feather SPs, like another SP Gavrail or SP Raphael, I would be very, very happy with that. So let's see, can we get anything? I always loved the artwork on this particular one here. There's a Mega Colony PG. That's a double R. That's something, can't remember what that one was called. I could read the kanji, but it would take me a few seconds to actually process it, so I'm not going to bother. Not the kanji, you know, the katakana. What have we got here? Is that Fenrir? Or is that's the stride for him, isn't it? Because this game also doesn't include any other ones with keywords, because they came along a little bit later. I think keywords were probably BTO 6 or 7 when they started to come in. That's a nice looking card. Heat elemental or something. What's this? That one's Fenrir. There's the Arsha Stride. That was pretty cool. Some nice pulls in there. I don't think there was anything I hadn't already got. It's basically literally just SPs left to find. How much money have we got left? 800, so we can afford 8 more booster packs. I'm going to pick one this time, so let's have a look. Let's go for something old school. Really old school. Let's buy into this set. Let's see if we can get Dragonic Overlord the end. OG the end. Do it for Andreas. Maiden of Blossom Rain. Some guy. That one looks familiar. PG, obviously. Some kind of dairy thing. Hey yo, pineapple! Hey yo! Can I get a hey yo in the comments for hey yo pineapple? Everybody get in there. Hey yo, pineapple! It's Starcall Trumpeter. Oh, cute. That was basically like Maiden of Libra, but for Neonectar, the on-hit Counterblast 2, draw a card. Okay, most of that was new. Hadn't really bought into that set before, so there we go. There's all the VP guns. So now I'm going to go and buy some more cards for the Harmony deck, which I keep calling Melody, even though it's Harmony. So if we jump over here and go to Bermuda Triangle, let's see, we can afford another Olivia, which would be nice, or let's have a look here. I need one more of the double art crit. I technically need 2 more of those. I need 1 more Shizuki. Is she a flip of herself? So she needs to come along in 2s really anyway. So let's clear these play sets here. Let's get another one of those as well. And then the next thing I buy will probably be another 2 of those once I've got 3000 CP there. You failed me. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't get at the end. That is just the biggest fail in the world ever. However, we got that guy. And isn't that better than the end, really? The answer is no. But we got that guy, and that guy is definitely better than the end. Maybe. I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was. Okay, we've got Naoki next, and we're at the Vanguard Festival showdown thing here. So, is this Leon's final fight of the post-game? As everybody knows, Leon is well known for using the Shadow Paladin Witch deck, which is what he's using here. This is the exact deck he used in the anime. I may be slightly wrong with that. But everyone knows that Leon says there's a good witch blowing. He can feel the movement of the witch, not the wind. There is a fine witch. Ooh, hello. Well, ain't that nice? Ain't that very nice? It could be that one, couldn't it? Yeah. So this is my Witch Legion deck. I used to love this deck when it was new. Unfortunately, it didn't really get very good support going forward. It had a couple of cards that came along, like it got technically a stride, but it didn't really kind of evolve well, and Legion wasn't something you really wanted to keep using because you wanted the triple drive from stride. I think if Legioning had increased your base power like a cross ride, so maybe when you Legioned, maybe you sat on a 13k when they were attacking you, perhaps then Legion might have stuck around a little bit longer because of the defensive side of it, but it didn't really have any benefits. It was just one of those things. I mean, the biggest benefit it had back at the time was the fact you could put your triggers back into the deck from the drop zone. There's a good witch blowing, don't take that out of context. Oh my. Oh my. Shadow Paladin witches in standard. That would be cool, right? That'd be super cool. Give me more standard witches. Yeah. Witches for days. Witches get stitches. Son of a witch. Nice defensive trigger. Hit me now, you slag. Oh, he did. I was joking, actually. Didn't mean it. Son of a witch. Could that other attack hit me? I thought that was a 16k column he had come in. Did he choose not to? Oh, it was only a 12. Okay, that's better. Do I ride to a grade 3? Is he going to... He's running a Legion deck. You know what? Doing it. I'm riding. What's the worst that could happen? I've got 2 counterblasts, but I'm not in Legion, so... What's that skill there? Is that anything good? Don't know. Let's just call that. She's a 10k attacker, so she can come down. And you can stay in hand for now. Okay. My Jewel Knights used to cry because you had like units like that which just said if you have a Witch Vanguard it gets plus 3k. Whereas the Jewel Knight one was always like, oh, if you've got 4 or more rear guards with Jewel Knight in their name, and it forced you to have a full field, so you couldn't just have a nice little swinger when the Vanguard was the right thing. It's really annoying. Yeah, that's what you get for being a slag. Can you read Japanese? Not really, no. I can read a bit of hiragana and katakana, which is kind of like the very simplified alphabet as you kind of would describe them in English. There's probably a better word than that, than alphabet, but I can kind of read those and I can kind of understand enough to get by in that regard, but I can't read like the kanji, which is sort of your more complicated symbols, which are sort of made up of all sorts of different elements, and the way that whole thing works. I can't read those, but I can read enough to say like know what no guard is. Like the top left of the screen says battle phase, and then under there it says let's see, what's that, damage step. It looks like damage step. So Yeah, like I can read a little bit, but I'm not what you'd call a Japanese speaker. Um, I did kind of study Japanese myself. Oh gosh, don't want to do that. I did study a little bit of Japanese a few years ago, so I taught myself a little bit, but not enough that I'd actually be able to hold a conversation. I would never put myself down as a Japanese speaker. I do know some important Japanese phrases though, like eh. That's a very important one. I'm not going to stride. Okay, let's put back that, 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 and that. You can barely speak English half the time. Same girl. I know that feel. This deck was such a troll, making you put your triggers on the Vanguard. How do you like triggers? Great little deck. Okay, let's call that. Utilise that card. I think I can recycle that. And knock the Vanguard down by a bit of power. Yeah, that's an awesome little card. Can't remember what this one actually does. Has she got a skill? No. I could technically activate that one again and see if they can thin some more triggers out. But I might save that till next turn. She is a counter charger, I think. That'll stand, but I'll probably need that in hand, so... Her other skill is to actually send this to the drop zone and draw 2, I think. Which is pretty nice as well. Let's go in and just swing at the Vanguard since I've got numbers. Yep, that's fine. Let's swing with that one as well. That's probably a 10k guard, which he does. I do have stands in here with crits, so there is a chance of a stand trigger. A 25 to a 6 is pretty nasty to guard. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. Let's probably onto that one. Very nice, very nice. Do I want to do that skill? I think that searches out grade 2s and grade 0s and puts them onto my field. You know what? I think, actually, a couple of those for next turn would be pretty nice, because then I can knock them down to like a 1k Vanguard. That would be pretty funny. It's whether I can guard now, because I don't think I can. However, if he can't call stuff, it might be okay. Can't stay long, you're at work. Hello, Hikari. Best of trigger luck. Thank you very much. He's seeking the mate. Was that the Narikami trial deck? Or is this Big Bang Knuckle? I think this is Big Bang Knuckle. 2 to pass. It'll have to be, I'm afraid. Have a nice day at work, Hikari. Incidentally, folks, if any of you are watching and you want to help support Draw the Trigger, we do have a link in the description, I believe, to our tip page if you want to leave us a tip, because every little bit that people donate through Patreon or leaving tips really, really helps the channel out a lot. We don't have a lot of money between us, so every penny absolutely goes a long way for us. No ride, no stride. We appreciate every single piece. Anything anyone does for us, we appreciate very, very much. Yeah, I basically work as like a freelancer at the moment, so I don't have like a proper wage coming in. So money from YouTube, money from doing my Warhammer painting, that's basically where all my income comes from at the moment. I don't actually have a proper income as such, so that's kind of why at the moment things have been really tough and we haven't been able to build decks in real life. Yeah, it's been rough. Been rough. You know what? I'm gonna sack that. Draw 2. Okay, that can go forward. Let's call Arian Rod there. Oh, okay. I didn't have to work so hard on that turn after all. I thought maybe with 5 cards in hand he'd be okay. I guess he wasn't okay. 1000 VP. Should have called final turn that turn. Ah well. Oh, we've got Ren next. Is there anyone else or is it just Ren? Just Ren. Bit of the old Shadow Palo. Everybody loves Shadow Paladin, except people who don't. Let's use Angel. Oh, do we want to use Angel Feather? Probably not. I'm going to Link Joker him. Yeah, that's our first Vanguard. We'll use that. And other assorted yawning noises. That's a rubbish redraw. Fail. Is that Masquerade? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Is this being played on a DS or emulator? We're running this on Citra, which is a 3DS emulator for PC or Mac. You need a pretty decent PC to get it streaming smoothly and working well, but as long as you've got something with a decent graphics card, you should be okay. It's a little bit tricky to find the ROMs now because Nintendo's taken a lot of the ROM sites down. So it's not necessarily the easiest one to find, and you do need to find a decrypted version of the ROM, which allows it to run through this emulator. If you just run like the one that's straight ripped from a cartridge, it's not going to load. But yeah, this is just running in a window on the desktop, and then I'm using OBS to stream it. And then for Vanguard EX, obviously we're running that off an actual Switch. Which we're going to be running through onto the PC through OBS using the Elgato HD60 game capture device, which is a very nice little thing to get some nice footage in. It's not the HD60S, it's just the regular HD60 actually, so it has got a bit of it's not the fastest in terms of how the video comes through, so there's a little bit of a lag on it, a little bit of a delay. So it won't be one-to-one speed, as in basically you're going to be seeing stuff happen after I've done it. So I'm going to have to like watch the telly to play the game and then have the stream on this monitor to the side. Otherwise I'll be trying to play it with the delay and that'd be really annoying. But yeah, so That's it, and we'll be playing that hopefully this time tomorrow. And this should be the last time we have to stream 3DS games. We might end up playing this again in the future, who knows. I say it's the last, but you never know. If Vanguard EX gets boring and we want to do some old school Vanguard, why not come on here, I suppose. Always could do, couldn't we? Blimey, he's already limit breaking. Well, that happened. That happened. Oh, Ren. Sama. Ren Sama. Oh, and he's left me with nothing to lock. Oh, no, wait, now he's giving me things I can lock. Okay. Blimey. He didn't let up, did he? Doing the damage thing on me early like that. It's a bit mean. I don't approve of that one bit. Oh well, he didn't want those grid ones anyway. It's fine. Let's call this guy. And then let's call this guy. Even though that's Lady Battler and not actually technically a guy. Call that down for later. Okay. Ren's so dreamy. Do I unlock his grade 1 to get the crit? I'm going to do it. I want to crit him back. Come on, crits. That'll do. Heals are always nice. Okay, 2 damage is fine. That's a bit less fine. But I can still hit, so it's okay. Is he going to play a Legion card next turn? They do seem to use a lot of Legions in this post-game. No ride. Sack 2 things. Is this just going to deal me a damage? Yes. No need for that. No need for that whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah, but no. Ouch. That would have hurt. That would have hurt. Him having the ability to do his limit break actually really hurts early on. It's a very strong card to use if you've got the limit break enabler. Well, no ride. Let's go into this guy again. We'll ditch that and that. Okay, I'm going to lock that one. To lock that one. Then I'll use this skill to lock that. Now, he hasn't got anything else to unlock. But if I unlock 3 things, then if I unlock 3 things, it lets me basically do something. What's the word? Lets me get a crit. That's the one. So that grade 2 is a little bit dead at the back there, but it means I can unlock 3 of mine without unlocking his booster, so worth it. Let's get a little swing in with that rear guard. Okay. Let's see if he's got a perfect guard in hand. Counter charge, there's his perf. He's down to 2 cards there, so if I pull a crit, I'll pile it on there, I think. Come on, get a crit. Oh, lame. Well, small column first. Can he guard against a 21k? He needs 15 in hand to guard that. And he had a perf. Damn. God damn. Well, he won't be able to do a lot anyway. Got that one. What's he doing? 11. I'm just going to no past that. I don't trust him. Although it was fine. Okay. I think we good. Let's draw a card. Nothing. That's fine. Okay, so this time I will call final turn. No ride. Stride. Nice. This one, I'm going to lock that guy. And then this one, I'll lock that. Okay. Poke. Yeah, we did it. That'll teach him to be Ren. Nice. We won a Masquerade. What is Masquerade's skill? I thought it was a limit break enabler, but it doesn't look like it is. What was he using to enable his limit break before he was on... Or was he on 4 really early all along? I didn't realise he was on 4. I thought he had a limit break enabler. Oh, I've won Leon. And what's his face? Nice. There we go, you see. Bit of Vanguard. Yeah, so next up we've got Ren, then there's Kai, and who wants to bet that'll be an IG chapter? I'd be almost willing to put some money on it. Well, there we go. I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight because that was a little bit of stride to victory. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed this tiny little filler stream while we await Vanguard EX. Hopefully we'll see you this time tomorrow where we will be streaming a lot of Vanguard EX, hopefully for more than an hour and a bit. Maybe I'll be able to tag out and get Lena to tag in if I start to get a bit fatigued from it. And yeah, and then tomorrow we can come in and choose, well, let's choose one now and just get the game started, and then we'll just finish off. There we go, saving your game basically there, so just in case it didn't save before. There we go. I'll stop the stream there. 1 hour 20 minutes of fun Vanguard goodness. If you missed anything, go back and watch this stream from the start. And if you want to help us out a lot, you can leave us a tip on the link in the description. You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/draw the trigger. All of that will help, and patrons get priority to card fight us on Vanguard EX. You will need a Switch version of the game if you want to do that though, so bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again very soon. Love you, internet people. Bye.